afternoon, guys. Welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. That ain't my phone number, so don't call it. This is an old landscape truck that I bought, and I've got some issues with it. We've got a little bit of fun to take care of here on the Stoney Ridge Farm. So I've got some water tanks, and you'll see some of the footage here in just a second. We built an entire water system. We ran about somewhere close to a mile of 1.25" poly pipe, and we installed water tanks that are made of old tires, and we installed water tanks from Mirafount. Those Mirafount waterers needed some support around the outside edge of them, and that support is coming in the form of this gravel. However, in order to support that, we've got to use the dump truck here. I can't haul that gravel all over the farm. I've got one more load of rock coming here in just a few minutes. I've already got one scoop in here. We're gonna be trying out a new tractor, and the problem I have right now is the tailgate on this is not conducive to dumping gravel. So I can take this loose via a carabiner, and it swings down, and it's full of water, and it smacks. Whenever I dump it, it hits the trailer hitch. The trailer hitch is right down there, okay? This thing is bound up, it's twisted up, it's just a pain in the butt. It's been an ever-going pain in the butt. It won't shut properly. So, my solution today is to take these nuts and bolts loose. I guess there's nuts and bolts in there, we'll find out. I want to take this loose, and I want to consider taking this and making it into a wooden bed. Now, this is an old Home Depot truck, which is pretty cool. This bed flops down, that bed flops down, so you can make it a flat bed or a dump bed, and it's all aluminum, so it's super light on this 3/4 ton truck. So let's get busy first of all and start working on getting this bed fixed up. Honda. Oh, dang, it's heavy. You're okay. Oh, this thing's always a hassle. All right, we got to get these out. And I have no idea. Woo, 1/2 inch, boom. Woo, that'll be easy. Maybe. Oh, this is gonna be way easy. Don't want to lose those. Next. Oh man. This is dangerous, guys. This will hook you and rip that belly, that shirt right there. Project 1. Check. Stoney Ridge Tool Pro tip. First of all, put your sockets back. Second of all, I'm gonna put a link down the video description to these critters right here. This allows you to hook up a little impact and use that wherever you go. Every socket set on the farm, and I have about 8 of them, has these. So we have both sides. We have the 1/2 inch, we have also the 3/8, and we got the little guy. I think this is 1/4 inch. So all 3 stay in every socket set, so you're not always constantly looking for them, and they only cost, like, the whole set with 6 different ones only cost me somewhere in the neighborhood of $9. That is way cheap. You guys need to check the link down the video description. Super handy. Just toss it in your socket set and it's always there. So now we got a project solved. Man, that was really, really easy. Probably need to get this dude up and out of the way. My future plans are, I mean, we got a sawmill on the farm. See how that hinge is kind of sprung out a little bit? And this is caved in just a little bit, so it's really caused a problem shutting the tailgate. I think wood will be a little, I don't know, a little prettier and a little easier to manipulate, so that's the plan. Now, this is a 3/4 ton truck. As you can tell, we only have about 1 yard of gravel on there. It's probably about 12 1,400 pounds. That's all this truck wants. That is all this truck wants. We're gonna take it way on the other side of the farm and dump it real quick. Then we're gonna come back and we'll start loading this up. This gravel is called, respectively, around here, Crusher Run, okay? Road-based gravel or Crusher Run. It packs really, really hard, and that's what's gonna solve the problem around the cattle waterer. Tools on the farm need to be farm tough, man. They have to be farm tough. They have to be able to toss them and drop them. They have to be able to handle stuff. I'm really impressed with Milwaukee, that's for sure. DeWalt's been pretty good too, but so far, Milwaukee has shined on the farm. All right, don't let the battery be dead. Come on, baby. Woohoo! It is hot. Spring got me, man. All of a sudden, it's springtime. This is a Chevy 6.0 liter, and it is fantastic. Right here is my controller for my dump. When she's a grunter. This truck isn't made for hauling really, really heavy stuff like rock. That's why we got a truckload of rock coming instead of going to get it ourselves. It'd take us 3 days to go back and forth to the rock quarry and get all this stuff. This is the problem at our water tanks, okay? So this is a Mirafount 3390 2-ball water tank. It'll service up to 150 beef cows. It is a frost-free, freeze-proof system. But you can see we poured our concrete on grade, and the cows are really trampling the land up right here. So we've got to build it up with gravel, with rock. So that's the goal. This is 4,000 PSI concrete. Something cool about this is open right now so that our young calves could come in and drink, because they weren't strong enough to push this ball down. I'll just take this bolt out and show you real quick. This bolt holds this ball back so the little calf can drink. But we want to cover this up whenever it's not in use, and that keeps mosquitoes from making mosquito larvae in there. So a cow pushes that down, gets in there, and chug-a-lug, drinks it up. So that's what our goal is today. All we got to do is fix this, and we'll actually take some of these concrete chunks and toss them right over in here. Now, this will look like a total mess when we get done. So here's what that muddy mess looks like after the cows do their job. Basically, we just dump it all around, all the rock around, and the cows will trample it down and make a smooth transition right here. So we don't have to do any more work other than just dump the gravel right around there, and the cows will spread it out. And over time, this will pack. You see how hard packed it is. So that's how we're solving the problem, keeping that pad from rocking and rolling. Gotta fix this water tank real quick. Still leaking, just a tiny, tiny leak, but that can equal thousands of gallons of water. This is how it comes apart. Half inch, lift it off, and we'll adjust this guy down just a little bit further. I came out and did this yesterday. Evidently I didn't quite get where I needed to be. Okay. All right, finger tight, just a little bit, just get it started. Pop our Milwaukee on. That's how quick it is to adjust one of those Mirafount waterers. Super, super simple. solar. Zendure solar battery bank. But what does this go to? Tractor. Take a little bit of this, bump it up that way, a little bit of this, and pull it around that way. We need just a little more right there. Got one waterer over there and one waterer over here, and then we'll have more waterers on the back side of the farm, but we're not going to put rock on there yet because we don't have the waterers quite installed yet. whiting, boy. Well guys, that's it. The cows will spread this out just like you saw earlier in the video, and that will help prevent a muddy mess right here. So this will pack down, it'll do really, really nice. Again, this is road base, or otherwise known as crush run. And even though it's piled up on the concrete pad, the cows will trample it and it'll totally get kicked off and it'll be spread out absolutely even. Guys, thanks a lot for joining me here today. I'm still playing with this machine, or working with this machine. It's a little different. It's just different. It has instant torque, which is hard to get used to because you're used to a tractor kind of revving up and getting that torque, but it has instant torque. So there's some tiny bit of learning curve going on. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on here on the Stoney Ridge Farm today. Just thought we'd show you. We are solving the problem of the muddy area around the water tanks. This isn't a problem in the summertime. It's a wintertime problem, but they'll pack it down all summer long. The cows won't be back on this section of pasture for about 30 days. So we'll get plenty of rest, maybe even 45 days. Get plenty of rest on the grass. It'll be nice and tall next time the cows are over here. Take care, guys. Thanks a lot for joining me here on the Stoney Ridge. Please pick another video, watch it. We'll see you next time. All right. Woo! Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your